Welcome to 13 Weeks to Mindfulness by True Path. This is a 13-week series that shows you how to become mindful in your everyday life. We take you from showing you what mindfulness is all the way to hopefully after 13 weeks, you become organically mindful yourself. You make it a daily habit, which when that happens, yes, it's amazing. So this week, we are doing listening. We did listening in week 4, I believe it was, but that was the song exercise, which is a cool one. By the way, mindfulness, just so you know, if you haven't caught on by now, is the art of paying attention on purpose. It's being present in your life. It's not in the past. It's not being in the future or la la land, like I kind of like to say. It's being right there, right now. And this week is an important one, and it's a cool one. And if you can learn to do this, it will help you in so many ways. So like I said, in week 4, we did listening, where we were listening to a song. You were mindfully listening to a song, and that's a very cool one. This is a different type of listening. This is actually listening to somebody else. And here's in True Path. This is what it says. Listening. Focus in on who you're listening to. If it is a conversation, stop the mind from wandering and listen to every word. This level of mindfulness takes a conscious effort to shut down the mind and just absorb what is being said. You'll be amazed at what you hear. So when I first started doing this exercise, it was weird because you can really only do it sometimes for 15, 20, maybe 30 seconds at the most, especially at the beginning, because it's hard to quiet our mind. Because when you're in a conversation, there's times where you're obviously off in la la land thinking about something else, or a lot of times you're thinking about what you're going to say next. So the point of this exercise is, if you're in a conversation with someone, pick a conversation with somebody, whether it's a coworker, a friend, whatever, and actively tell yourself, I'm going to quiet my mind and just listen. And it's a lot harder than you think it is. So here's what you do. The person starts talking. You quiet the mind. You basically focus in on their face, their words, everything about what's going on. And I'll tell you, the first couple of times I did it, I came out of it and I kind of felt high in a way, because it's a euphoric sort of feeling because you're not used to doing it. So, and what's cool is you're not just learning about what they're saying, because you're also listening to them without judgment. You're just listening to what they're saying. You're simply observing what's going on. So you learn a lot about what they're saying, also a lot about them as well as yourself. And it's a cool exercise. So pick out somebody this week. You can come over here in your scheduling and pick a time, or maybe a person. If it's a coworker that you're going to talk to, you have to remind yourself, as we've gone through these weeks, most of the time you're not going to remember to do this because it's not something you normally do. So to remind yourself, maybe you set an alarm on your phone, even for this. Say you're at work and you set your alarm and you pick somebody that you're going to talk to and you're going to practice this on. The alarm goes off, you go over and talk to them. That's your mindful. Whether it's 30 seconds, a minute, whatever it may be, but really try and just quiet the mind and listen to what they're saying and absorb and just observe without judgment. It's a cool thing. So schedule it over here, and then obviously on your daily. As always, today I will mindfully, and just put listen. And if you have somebody in mind, put it there. Or, if you have to leave yourself a note or whatever you have to do to remind yourself to do it, it's once a day. But it's a very powerful exercise when you actually do it. So enjoy it. Learn, listen, all that good stuff. I will talk to you next week.